Monday, 11th of May. What really happened with Bank Nifty? It fell about 400, 500 points. And what is the setup that I use to trade today? And what is the setup I recommended my clients, in my WhatsApp group to use? So let's discuss about all of this in this video. Before I talk about my setup, I just want to show you my WhatsApp group. If you haven't joined this already, you can just message us on Instagram, and we charge about 1 rupee per day, and you can join on Instagram. So at around 11:40 in my WhatsApp group, I recommended that Nifty is going to have a 9300 important support, and Bank Nifty will be reaching 19,000 today. So that's what I said at 11:40 a.m. in the WhatsApp group. 19,300 was a good resistance, and when the day progressed, we saw a couple of new developments happening. Nifty reacting around 19,300, Nifty Bank, sorry, and around 1:30 and 2 o'clock we got a first big fall. We got a very good profit from 19,300 to 19,200, and after that we actually went to the 19,000 zone. So let me just discuss what exactly happened and what did I do. So all right, so Nifty Bank opened at around the 19,586 levels, and price fell down to 19,500, went back up. So whenever price retraces, I really find this a very important level. So I was actually waiting whether the price will again bounce from this same level, and when the price breached, that was a very good entry again, and it was a good high volume sell off of Bank Nifty on the 5 minute chart. So one trade that I took was I took a good put option over here and got this profit. My target was 19,300 zones because this was a very crucial support earlier. All right. So after this, we saw good consolidation over here. There was a good price action, consolidating. Volume was slow, and there was no new developments happening in Bank Nifty. And just after this, the 19,300 zones was again breached, and we made a new intraday low of 19,200. So whenever there's a lot of movement happening, in the indexes, I like to take a pause. And if you know me, I don't generally trade in the 11:30 to 1 o'clock zone because this time zone is the lunch timing. So trading generally slows down between 11:30 to 1:30, and there are no breakouts, and this is not a right time to buy or sell options. So I generally, take my 1 2 hour break and I rest for a bit. So after 1:30, when the consolidation was done, we saw that the support of 19,300 turned into my very important resistance. Support was holding true. What was I waiting for? I was waiting for 1:30 time to be over, and I was waiting for a new breakout. I already knew the market structure is bearish because we were making lower highs, lower lows. That's okay. And I was actually waiting for this point right here. And this was a point where I bought more put options of Bank Nifty, and that is what I recommended all my clients because it was a very good, breakdown. Volume was confirming, and if we look at the price action, my price fell a bit. It tried to come back to the earlier support, turning into resistance, formed a doji, and then we again free falled. That was the movement I was expecting the entire day. So 19,330 to around 18,930 levels. So we did more than 400 points on Bank Nifty today in less than 3.5 hours. So that was my entire setup. I really like playing with the volume. I like to confirm my price action, my support resistance, and my volume. So volume is very important. That's what we should have in mind. So if you like my analysis, you should definitely give our WhatsApp group a try. TFA Daily. You can message us on Instagram. Or if you want to learn how I make my own setups and how I'm earning consistently through these setups, you can join our mentorship program. You can head over to our Instagram for more details. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.